down here. Special little something for this Island Life episode here, because our mainland excursions are paused indefinitely. Oh, it ends? Oh, you're going to be kidding! Well, what a shame it actually ends so soon. Bypassing. Perfectly allowed. Really. All the oysters are underwater. The next day, and I also got a letter from somebody. Now, I really would appreciate it if you could leave your name instead of saying one of your islander. I want you islanders to, if you have fan mail that you want to send me, then you need to leave me your name. Because I announce names of people that have been sending me stuff, and I will announce them on Island Life. So if you really are an islander, you would leave your name. Okay? Sick to death of getting emails from just random people. Okay? If you really are an islander, you need to leave your name. Okay? I'm not just going to accept mail from random strangers. Okay? You need to leave your name. Your actual real name. Okay? You can't be sending me just random stuff. Oh, Christmas card! Thank you! Merry Christmas from all the oysters. Oh, well, how nice! Thank you! Thank you, islanders! I got a Christmas card from all the oysters. Well, which oyster was it? I want to thank you all so much for your Christmas wishes as well. Hey, Christmas cards, you know what? I want as many of you islanders to send us a Christmas card. If you've already sent a Christmas card, thank you. But please, do send us a Christmas card, okay? It would be really nice. Anyways, I'm going to go. I have something to fulfill for Psycho Dad, so I will catch up with all of you islanders later! Hey islanders, it's me again, the cameraman of Island Life. Look, I've got a little bit of a story for you all. I really didn't wish it had come down to this, but it does. I obviously want to tell you a little bit of a story. The story was originally, and my original intentions of celebrating the 500th episode of Island Life, which never happened, of course, we know what happened eventually with Island Life. Island Life eventually just became a regular episode of Island Life. Episode 500 was just a regular one, but I did have plans for episode 500 to be kind of like a celebration episode sort of thing. We're obviously reaching such a milestone that took 1.5 years to get to. Like that 1 year and 4 months. I don't think it's ever going to reach 1.5 years. I don't think. Anyway, point being, it took us a long time to get to that point. All been through hell and back. But the original intention of episode 500 was to open up the episode with Island Life. And then, later on in the episode, we would celebrate the 500th episode with a cake. That's right, we would celebrate the episode 500 with a cake. And I would obviously be blowing with a party blower as well. And celebrate 500 episodes of Island Life. That was my intention. That would be the original intention for Island Life. Was to celebrate 500 episodes since, of course, starting back in June of 2020 when the series originally started as Island Life.
which is still its current name today. But as you islanders have guessed, what you've seen in episode 1 and what you see now is something totally different. We have evolved so far up that you wouldn't even recognize what episode this is anymore. You would go episode 1 and oh, that's how the series started? Not much has happened. Well, so everybody's going to start somewhere. And that's why I came into the picture there. And now you look at this episode now and it's like, oh my goodness, you have evolved so much. What's different? So much is different. And I know that Psychodad is here to celebrate it, but he's in his room. He's not well at the moment. Neither am I. I'm actually suffering a lot with internal health problems. But at least we're all here to celebrate it. Of course, celebrating it is probably the best that I can do right now. And I am celebrating it with all of you. All of you islanders have made this possible. Because if you weren't there, I don't think island life probably would have continued on. I think it probably would have been about the same status as the life of the Brisbane kid, and it would just be on pretty much only 1 or 2 views per week, if that. But I honestly want to thank you islanders a bunch. You are awesome people. To have kept it going and to receive fan mail as well. That's wonderful. But honestly, islanders, I would really appreciate it if you could put your real name on those envelopes. Unless if you're that person that recommended me as the video creator of this Island Life series. So unless you're that guy, then I recommend that you put your real name on the envelope somewhere. Okay? I don't want to have to see one of your islanders. Okay? From one of your islanders' name would the exemption would probably apply to the person that obviously shared my my Island Life episodes. Of course, if you're not that person, then please put your real name by the time that I get my next fan mail piece. But of course, to the islander that sent me the letter, Merry Christmas to you as well, and a Happy New Year. And to all the oysters as well, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all the oysters as well. So, very good to see that the islanders obviously care a lot, and so do the oysters underwater. That are totally underwater, and they've always been underwater, and they always will be underwater, so yeah. But the thing is, the oysters that were underwater, they were already broken in half, and they were smacked open and shattered in half. That's how they ended up on those rocks and boat ramp in the first place. Anyway, that's enough about that. Still got another minute. But yeah, I want to thank all of you islanders for obviously staying by me during this time. It's been pretty hard. It's been hard for a lot of us actually. But it's really good to see that that the spirits are high, and that we're hoping to have a lot of good for 2022. But to be perfectly honest, 2022 is going to be very sad for me. Psycho Dad is leaving the series at the end in January of 2022. He's leaving after 20 entire seasons of Island Life. He's leaving on the 25th of January, and we're all going to miss him very, very much. And you know, that would be fine, but of course it is of course very sad to see him go, because he's been in Island Life for so long. Anyway, I've got some curlews to chase, so I will see all of you Islanders. So thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you Islanders in the next one. Bye. Whoops. Underwater. Don't forget to click below and subscribe to the official Island Life YouTube channel.